Hello and welcome to TheGhostOfSabotage here once again. And you may be wondering, what is Throwback Monday's Ghost? Basically, if you can't figure it out yourself, it's where I go back in the archive of YouTube and stuff and pick out a random video from, I don't know, whenever. And today, I am going back to March 2015. Well, I recorded this footage on March 2015, but a few weeks after I uploaded it. Anyway, it is on a blue SD card, which I don't have here, but insert clip, overlay clip, and there it is. A blue SD card. You may notice a bit of damage where the switch to lock and unlock the SD card. I still don't understand why it has a lock and unlock switch at all. Anyway, so yes, I can actually still access it by putting it into the old computer. So, and there's a bunch of footage from 2015. So, I'm actually going to shut my gob here in this clip. I'll let me voice over self carry on as the videos roll by. Thank you, Ghost. So, I went to Greensburg, Pennsylvania from 22nd of March to the 28th of March 2015. Yes. It was the first time outside the UK mainland, actually, as well as UK in general. I never even went to Ireland before March of that year. It was the first time I actually flew, actually, as well as being the first time in the USA. Heck, it was the first time actually travelling on my own, without friends or family. Sure, I had other passengers on the planes. Yes, planes. I flew from Manchester, England to New York City in New York State, then to Pittsburgh. Because on the way back is Pittsburgh, then Philadelphia, then to Manchester, England. Yes. And the most scary part, some may say, is the fact that I actually only just got my first passport ever that January of that year. Yes. So, literally, end of January, I got in mail, and literally 2 months later, flying across the Atlantic Ocean. Amazing. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I do wish I could go back and experience it, that first trip all over again, for the first time, seeing with fresh eyes, so to speak. Driving along, seeing the sights along the road, seeing how far you can travel without driving through a town, village or city. Unlike the UK here, where you can only go, 15 minutes, 20 minutes at most, without running into a village somewhere, or town, or city. Until you hit Scotland, of course, then it'd be like 35 minutes to 40 minutes before you hit a village, a town, or city. And by the way, that squeaking noise is my chair, just FYI. Open road, you know, seeing the vast woodlands of surrounding Greensburg really caught my imagination, my wonder. Kind of like how a child sees the world, really. They see the world with colour, vibrant, and such. That's how my first time in the USA actually felt, really. Oh, do wish I could see the USA during the other seasons, with the trees and plants all green and colourful. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved seeing the area, the woodlands and fields and such, in the clips you're actually currently watching. I love the snow. I love cold weather, primarily because I overheat easily. So yeah, I love winter and the snow. Could do without the ice though. Oh well. As I said before, I really wish I could have recorded a lot more than the 30-ish minutes I captured over that week I was there. But I was caught in the moment. Was in dismay, you could say. Dismay that I was away in a different country, in a different part of the world. It was amazing. The one moment in my life everything seemed like it was going my way for the better, like it was the start of a new chapter where I was happy, loved, wanted, like everything was falling into perfect place. Sadly, everything fell apart afterwards, really. I'd rather not get into it. I'd do anything to travel back to the USA, spend some more time there, experience the seasons, record more, like I said previously. Only if I could move there, be at peace, so to speak, to be away from those who make my life so much harder and painful, to be free to wander and find my goal, my purpose in life, in this life of mine. Yeah, I do love Greensburg. I love the area around Greensburg. I do like that red barn. So stereotypical of America, isn't it? A red barn on the side of a highway in the middle of nowhere. Sure. Okay, I admit there's a bit of green on those trees, but those trees are evergreen trees. Pine trees, for that matter. If I saw them right, yes. If I remember right, we were travelling into Mount Davis and overlooking High Point Lake. I could be wrong, but from what I could figure out from all the clips, it directs me to that area of Mount Davis, overlooking High Point Lake. I so love the I do love the drive there, especially that mug. good times where my beard wasn't as grown in as it used to be. As it used to be, as it is now, even. Yes. The camera I used is a Panasonic HC-V550. It normally costs 400 quid, but I got it on discount for 200 quid. Yay, hot price. Woo! Pretty sure I got it for like after Christmas sales. So yeah, fantastic. And yes, it's 10 megapixels. And look at that massive pile of snow. I wonder what those were. It definitely is sculptures. Snow sculptures of some kind, snow angels or something. Possibility, I don't know. I really do like seeing the snow on the side of the road. I wish the whole forest was covered in snow there. Then, so I could enjoy a lot more. Because I would have loved to see like deer and whatnot, but they've probably gone south or something. I don't know. I really don't know what deer migration is like in the States. Anyway. Yeah, I wish we actually went walking along the trail instead of what we did, but I mean, I enjoyed what we did, but I kind of wanted to do some walking and hiking. Maybe one day. That is for sure. So, enjoyed my time riding shotgun through the woodlands, along those roads. They helped me think. Wondered how beautiful it would be during spring, summer and autumn. Being able to see the wildlife and feel the atmosphere, taking in the noise and the smells of nature. Feeling the warm breeze flowing through the trees as I hike the trails. And such. We drove around for a bit, looking for a place to park. Had not much luck really. A lot of places were closed, as you just saw. You know, said closes at sunset. Not really anywhere to actually park and actually go. Now, we are actually driving up to the point, and I believe that's High Point Lake. If anyone knows exactly, please leave in the comments below, because I really would like to know, because I certainly cannot freaking remember for the life of me. Oh, it's too much in the ooh ah hee ooh ah oh type of mood at that time. Oh yes. I wish I could remember the life of me. I do love Greensburg. It felt like home to me. Sure, it may be a tad boring to some, slow even, but it's a place I felt like I could be myself and not look like I was the plague, or I was violating some other person's space by filming my life and myself, talking to the camera like some kind of mental patient. Like I feel like here in the UK, because a lot of people just stick their nose in where they don't belong. Where, like what are you doing? Why are you filming? Why are you talking to yourself? Like, one, it's not your damn business, and two, leave me alone. Yes, I do love that scenery, that look over that small area of Greensburg outside that window, especially when it's covered in snow like that. Just a perfect thing. Cold, wet, and need a fucking shower. And it's only what? FYI, the hands do not actually move, they are broken. Let me post it. Eastern time. Serves me right when I'm walking. But fucking use these things. Fucking use. 720 milliliters, I tell you. Back at home, they'll be only what? 500. Fucking massive. To be saying. This road was a road I've taken quite a few times. Where I've been in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Films leads to the shop I built primarily brought out a few blocks of flats in this area, or apartments, as you North American people would say. Yes. I'm not sure what that building is for. Can't remember. You have to forgive me. I haven't been there to America since I left in 2017, January 2017. Yes. I still don't know what that noise is for. No one has actually told me. Even if maybe they have, and I can't remember anything anything they said about what it was for. Maybe some kind of siren. I don't know, because it's a siren, but not quite sure. Trust me, as the years has gone by, I actually learned how to hold the camera, actually not film the ground or road, and actually not swing the camera back and forth like I did. Yeah. I do love, like I said, I do love Greensburg. It felt like home to me. Still feels like home to me, even though I have not been there since Christmas 2016 and January 2017. Place I could be myself. Yes. It is a dream of mine, which, as time goes by, seems to be fading since, well, money really. I'm sorry for me. Like I said, I'm sorry for the chemical left or right, like that. But as time goes by, it seems like less and less a dream will come true. But at least I do wish I could travel there 2 times a year, and just to recuperate my batteries and such. Yeah, we all can dream, right? Yeah, gonna save it. Let's just keep walking this way. Okay. I just wish my dream to move to Greensburg would come true. Since I did fall in love with this city, yes. It is a city. It's roughly 6.5 miles squared, actually. Yes. Well, that sign. Hopefully you lot heard it. Tell me, what the fuck is it? And I know it's a fucking sign. Now, my guess is that there's a quarry nearby. I'm not too sure. We're in Greensburg, by the way. Greensburg. Past one. US Eastern Time. That sound I find hilarious. Watch children can promote the field, if you ask me. And yes, it's fucking raining. I just hope I don't get fucking soaked through like yesterday. Seriously. What is the mailbox on the outside of the road? I don't get it. Wait, I don't get it. What's that? I like these two. What? Come on, no. Why not? Too shy, eh? 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 Eh?
Be careful, Liz. It might fucking fall in the water.
So yes, that was my Throwback Monday episode 1. Maybe there'll be a few more. Well, consider I'm calling it episode 1, there's probably going to be at least a few more. Well, primarily because, one, I ran out of ideas. I don't want to be just complaining about shite. And two, I don't know, something to do, really. Anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tally ho.